Starting over. Welcome to day number 6 of the International HighGroundTV vlog, or a video blog.
Woo! Yeah. Whoa. So clever, dude.
So we did a first one of these, but I am not competent, and you know, it got uploaded without sound, and then it was rendered without sound, and then I tried to render it and it broke.
So this is our first vlog.
Yeah. This is the fourth. This is actually the 4th or 5th time we've recorded a vlog, but this will be the first one that you guys are seeing. So
Hopefully.
This really speaks volumes to my technical prowess. I'm available for hire for any events that you need royally fucked up. And well, we're mostly done. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we're all done.
We're done.
Rip.
Eliminated.
We've been eliminated. We have been eliminated. Calvin and I finished our casting, I believe, like 2 days ago. And then Greg finishes the analysis today. So it's gonna be a vacation for us, but also hope to do some work and stuff.
We're gonna do more of these.
A lot more hitting the bottle.
Maybe a little bit more private. Yeah, we're gonna be hitting the bottle a little more.
It's kind of depressing, but no, we had an amazing time doing it.
Absolutely.
It's safe to say that obviously we would love to do more, but just even being invited was just such a blessing in itself, and we're both so extremely humbled by the opportunity to even get to do this. And you know, we've been bumping elbows watching the games alongside some of these other personalities that have been in it since the first international, so you're just privileged to even been there. And you know, even Greg on the panels bumping elbows with people, literally so close you're bumping elbows each other.
Literally bumping elbows,
yeah,
yes.
So it's been such a rewarding experience already. It's hard to not feel down.
You were bumping elbows, especially with Ryu.
Yes.
He liked to get close to you,
man. Got real close with me.
Well, you can't get too close to Shiver.
You need to stay far away from Shiver.
Yeah.
James makes dick jokes, so it's gotta stay
away from him too. It's a good time. It's a good time.
It's been fun though. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I definitely learned a lot doing analysis on the panel. It's a lot different. You know, I've talked to this about a couple people, or with a couple people. I think it's actually, for me, it's like more stressful and more pressure than casting because of the fact that you're on camera the whole time.
Yeah.
It's a lot different. It's very tiring to have to like worry about every little thing you do. But it was definitely a really cool experience. I'd like to do it again as I continue to sort of grow my experience and knowledge of Dota. So it was cool. It was cool. It was a little disorganized, but that was part of the charm.
Yeah, that's the. I mean, with these types of events, I mean, things are gonna happen last minute. So yeah, we kind of just got what we needed to do, and we got it done, casted, analyzed, and now it's time to party, baby.
Time to party. We want to do more of this, more content, potentially more interviews.
Yep.
You know, we're anxious to keep doing work, even if it's not under Valve's discretion. We're gonna just do whatever we want. So
our camera person came in today.
The crew's here.
He is more competent than myself, so
excellent.
Hopefully we'll not have any more.
Yeah, it will take hopefully no more than 8 tries to get our second vlog out, and we'll be ready to go.
So it's been cool, but we started this last time we filmed this, which was only about 5 minutes ago. But you guys have any experience? What was your favorite experience from the last couple days? Whether that's watching a game, or a favorite game, or someone you talked to, conversation you had, stuff like that.
For me, I think it was a couple of the games we casted were definitely really good casts and really good games to watch as well, which was a lot of fun. And then just being at the Valve office and kind of like just seeing everything there, talking with a lot of the employees while we were watching the games and talking with the other casters was great. And then also just what we've been doing for the last couple of nights, which is just kind of hanging out with a couple of different people. Like some random celebrity will come in here and just chill with us. Like we had, I don't know, we had a couple of cool people come in. We like Sam come in, Korak, and all of them. So
yeah, we've been hanging out with everyone. And that's one of the best things about this event is everyone is here. So anyone you want to hang out with, it's easy to hang out and.
Seeing the Valve office was amazing. I
still haven't been there, man.
To be honest, I never thought I'd be able to step into that building and see that environment ever. It was amazing. Hearing feedback from not even just like our associates, I guess. There's been a lot of people who have finally heard us cast for like the first time now, and they gave us some positive feedback, and especially the feedback from the people watching and on Twitter. For people to be like, never heard you before, you're quickly becoming my favorite. Yeah. Like that's extremely humbling and awesome. So, you know, we appreciate all that, and you know, wish we could do more, but we're here and we're having a blast, and
Yeah,
we'll do what we can.
We'll do more stuff.
Like I said, we'll keep doing.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do some more stuff like this, some normal interviews that you guys are used to seeing with players. I have some schemes to do some longer interviews, and sort of, I guess, just take it from there. But we've got some stuff we want to do with our camera person here. He is, like I said, much more competent than myself, so things should go a bit smoother. But we do have some questions. And
Really?
you guys have anything anything else you want to talk about? Like, queue up some questions here.
I do want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching us and supporting us, especially if you guys have bought the treasure chest for us, because that's a really cool thing. And like we said, like, none of us expected to even sell like 10 of those, but apparently the response has been a lot bigger than we had thought.
Yeah, my mom bought about 15,
Yeah.
so I'm probably about 30 now with the few people that sent in. I'm real excited. But no, that was a great thing for Valve to do. It gave an opportunity for people watching to, almost kind of give a tip to their caster for doing that much work and stuff. So
Yeah.
of course we appreciate it.
Yeah. So all right. So we've got some questions here from Twitter. I'm gonna start with egodcass, EGAD.
I was gonna do that one, Dan, dude.
I'm just gonna go through them all. You
Okay.
lost, dude.
All right, sorry.
And the question is, how did they? I assume that means us.
Yes.
Get into analysis/casting. Smiley face, no winky face. Very disappointed. Winky face next time. I winked back. Yeah.
No, dude, smiley face is
I
fine.
already winked back. It's too late.
Okay, well.
So how did you? Let's start over there.
All
We'll
right.
start from the newest.
I knew I liked the thought of casting since back when I was playing Han. Yes, Han trash is real
You're
here,
disgusting.
but then I just didn't really do it. I'd been more of a theatrical person in real life as well, but I've always enjoyed the game since the very, very beginning, since it finally became Dota 1, being old as hell. And then just the thought of combining both together, and then I had the whole shtick kind of working for me, and that kind of was the platform to let me go and just keep on going and never looking back. So I've just enjoyed it ever since then, just because, yeah, like I said, combining it both together, having a blast.
For me, I used to be kind of into World of Warcraft streaming. I've always been a really big video game player. I think that goes for all of us without saying. So I used to do a lot of World of Warcraft streaming when I was with some friends and like a sort of progression rating group, and just kind of doing content and just kind of like streaming it for a guild to watch and stuff like that. I got a couple of viewers and it was actually like a lot of fun, and I realized I really enjoyed streaming. And then I switched over to Dota 2. I'd played Dota a bit, not like in DXD or anything like that, but there was an opportunity for me. I saw because there were a couple of casters in the scene. There weren't that many, and I was just like, I think I could do this. Honestly, it seems like something that would be fun. I like talking about games, and I love watching commentators on like real sports. So I watched Purge's. You remember Purge's video to get into casting?
Mm-hmm.
I watched that video, and then I'm like, yeah, I could do this. So I just started doing it. And I remember the first thing I did was the International 2 qualifiers, and at the time I called it the Invitational. I didn't even know the name of the tournament I was casting. So back when I was like doing TI2 qualifiers, it was like that was when I was really starting to get in.
I did the TI2 qualifiers with Purge. That's my.
Yeah, I mean, I did that. I don't mean to say I did it with Valve's permission. I did it from Dota TV.
Oh, that's cool.
From the closet.
From the closet.
From the closet. That's pretty much Yeah,
that was my first big thing I casted, I guess, which kind of segues into my casting. So I started a very, very small website called G Dota, and they had a very small tournament. And the first big teams that I ever casted were Absolute Legends, was the old Australian
that was
roster.
my first big team.
And the big game was Australian Legends. Absolute Legends versus Western Wolves, which is like a bunch of Frenchies.
Those are some badass team names.
Yeah, and this was a long time ago, like 2 years ago. And the whole prize pool for the tournament was like $200 or something, and teams like this were in it. So that's how I started, and then the VODs ended up getting listed at Ghosty Gamers, and then Ghosty Gamers actually ended up reaching out to me and seeing if I wanted to join their casting group. So I did. And then I started casting with Purge. Sheever joined 3 days before me. So
you sold out very early, my friend.
I sold out very early, and I casted with Kevin was my first caster that I cast with a lot. So
awesome.
Me and Kevin have become really good friends and still are. So that's kind of how I started. As far as analysis, this is my first event doing that. So Well, I guess I did a little bit at the NA Hub, but this is basically my first big event.
Yeah.
So you just started it by doing it, and getting into casting is not like you don't get into casting. You just start casting. It's the Day 9 has this advice, and it's stop asking me how to do it and just go do it. That's really the only way, right? For all of us, it was just cast a shitload.
Man, Day 9 has the best advice.
Day 9's he's got good advice.
He's got good advice.
So that's all right. I think that covers that. Next question from this fellow named Grant Harris. Grant, some of you might know him. Who is your favorite co-caster for all of us, and who has the biggest dick?
Start with the first part first.
We'll start with the second part, actually.
Okay. All right.
We all have the biggest dicks.
Okay.
We actually cut each other's off to even out the length before this interview to make sure there was no discretion.
Dude, we're putting this up on YouTube.
We're all
Come on.
managed up right now, but that takes care of that question. Favorite co-casters?
I like working with you guys specifically. I never really was comfortable. I did a lot of solo casting, and I was never really comfortable with like co-casting with anybody because it was like I was kind of a shy guy, and also I don't know. I just didn't want anyone to mess up my cast, kind of, because I've had that happen to me before. So when you find someone that's competent at doing it, it's always nice and a relief.
You've opened up.
Yeah.
You've opened up to us, Mom.
I have opened up to you guys.
It's beautiful.
It's it's fantastic, actually. And I mean, like, and with each of these guys, it's like they have their own different qualities. Like, Kalagai and I just, like, we go hard, man. We're going to go hard on every cast. With Greg and I think it's a bit more laid back and just kind of like... The thing is, though, when I'm casting with Greg, he can't be analysis because
he's color. I become a huge flamer.
He just flames everyone, and then it becomes an issue.
True.
He just gets really angry about like item choices. Like, I don't know why is he fucking doing that? Like, he'll just say that on repeat. Like,
true. Yeah.
As for if we're gonna go with people,
you're the only person that happens with. What's that say about you, Mom?
You're comfortable enough with me to be able to flame everybody on the face of the earth.
Yeah, that's probably what that means, actually.
So I guess that's cool.
Yeah.
As far as people outside of these guys, if I had to pick somebody, I don't know, man.
All right, well,
Yeah, I guess
we'll
nobody.
come back to you.
Yeah. All right, go.
Nobody's better. Same thing, pretty much. You have an easier time typically co-casting with someone that you feel comfortable with and you can share a conversation with, and I think you'll know. It's a shame that you want to give people more opportunities, but you kind of know after your first cast with someone new if it's something that's going to work or not. And
Yes.
and, you know, sometimes it's not a matter of like you just don't enjoy it or anything. It's just sometimes the dynamic just doesn't work, and you need something that's going to be fluid and just flows, and you can throw it back and forth. And I enjoy that style. You know, some people like to have one heavy caster and then someone there to just step in with more nitpick. And we just kind of like
we don't really subscribe to that.
We're fluid, just like we'll just you go as you see it, and when you're kind of out of breath, I take over, and just we share that back and forth. And I really enjoy that style a lot more, and I have that more with like you guys. But it's always nice to change things up because typically the people watching just enjoy a different experience around, you know, maybe they'll dabble with that a little bit, and then sometimes they like someone who can really take it home, someone like Toby who can be like super hype, and then just someone there like an ultra Dota nerd, or just, you know, whatever it may be, the Cinderins and Marlenis.
Cinder an ultra Dota nerd.
He'll love that, but it's like, but it, you know, then they come in, they just like give you all the deets.
That's actually that's if there was one person I haven't cast with him yet, but if there's one person I would want to cast with, it's definitely Sind.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
As far as someone that I have casted with, probably Ben, because I just like Ben. Giannis is good too.
All right, so I would also, of course, echo the first part. That's why we work with each other. And for someone someone outside of a high ground, I cast with Blitz. I used to cast with Blitz a little bit. That was really, really fun. And I actually miss casting with Kevin, so that was really fun. We had a good thing.
That's nice.
So that's my answer for that. Kevin Purge. And we'll go with one more question. Where do you see High Ground in 1 year? That's from Blaze.
Theoretically, we have a couple of tournament contracts coming our way, and maybe we have maybe not necessarily a Kickstarter, but something that gets us going towards a studio. That would be like that's like the best case scenario. The dream, in fact, yeah. So
I imagine a lot of mercenary contracts coming our way.
Yes.
I would hope us being utilized with other people, because you know, the fact of the matter is with some of these bigger tournaments and bigger shows, and especially ones that maybe want to try to run games simultaneously, you just need more hands on the deck. And we're those people that these studios know they can call and come right in. And now we have this kind of experience under our belts. We hope that we could be utilized a lot
this
more.
This is a big thing for putting us on that stage.
I think probably a couple more LAN events would be nice. Maybe even just one. Like if a couple of us, or just if we just got invited to a LAN event, like
in some capacity.
You know, doing the qualifiers obviously was good. That's not technically a LAN event, but just kind of like
feels
like that.
Feels like a LAN event.
Something like that. You know.
Yeah, more. I think we want to do more online contracts for tournaments. Obviously, we have the dream, and then as far as actual like the organization, right now we're trying to expand the website section to be more of a content hub, not like news, but you know, analysis, interesting things you actually want to read, not just like news and stuff like that. So that's definitely a goal for us, which in a year I hope is like established, and then maybe expanding our casting group a little bit. We've talked about it. But
one thing you guys can expect, I think, after the international is, I probably will, and I think you guys will probably will as well, is we're going to do a lot of NEL if it's going on the High Ground channel. I want to get back into doing that every night, kind of, and just you know, having fun, just having a good time, essentially. So
just hungry to work. I'll be very hungry to work.
Yeah, I mean, we always are. All of us are hungry to work, I think. So that's the thing that I think a lot of people really like when, like for, you know, other organizations that they can rely on us, is like they know we want to be able to cast more stuff.
Yeah, I'll probably be casting a little bit less in the next couple of months, but in January I'll be sort of back in full swing. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of our long-term goals. But maybe adding a little bit to the casting group, but not like. We're not looking to go BTS level with like 10 people here. So we like working with our friends. That's our, you know, we're friends. We hang out all the time when we're here. So
yep.
I guess that's kind of the end of our vlog. If you guys have any questions that you'd like to see answered in future vlogs, you can tweet at any of us, and also include HighGroundTV, our Twitter at HighGroundTV.
There'll be an overlay right here. No?
There probably won't be.
No.
Well,
and you guys can also check out our website, HighGround.tv.
Annotation?
Maybe. That we might be able to do that.
Up somewhere there in the corner, the top.
Now I'm gonna make your work a lot harder for you.
There's gonna be like 30 annotations coming in and just like fill the screen there.
Surprise annotation.
And you can follow me on Twitter at WhatIsTV, Mott at MottDota. No longer MottDota 2. He's been separated from the two. We had a very long discussion about it.
This was a
the lawyers filed the divorce papers. That 2 is no longer a part of the relationship.
No.
And at Coddle Guy.
The discussion was, hey guys, I think I'm gonna get rid of the 2 in my name.
All right, sounds good, dude.
That was it.
So the 2 is gone. Now he's just MottDota. And thank you guys for watching HighGroundTV vlog. I guess we call it number 1, given all the fail fishes that were beforehand. But again, if you have any questions for us that you want us to answer, or anything like that, or any ideas for stuff that you really want to see during the qualifiers, we're not in the qualifiers, in the main event, we would love to do it for you. So yeah, but thanks guys. See you later.
Fucking great.